The United Engine Corporation of Russia's Rostec State Corporation will showcase the improved AL-31FN Series 5 engine for the first time abroad at the Zhuhai Air Show 2024 in China, which will be held from 12th to 17th of November. According to the UEC, the Series 5 engine will significantly expand the Chengdu J-10's capabilities in terms of altitude and flight range. The AL-31FN variant Series 5 engine developed by Salyut to power the Chengdu J-10 featured slightly more thrust of 12.7 tons force and a gearbox relocated from the top to the bottom of the engine. Later, J-10 variants and production lots were equipped with the improved AL-31FN engines. The Series 3, for example, features a thrust of 13.7 tons force. Indian SU-30MKIs are powered by the thrust-vectoring AL-31FP engine built by UMPO as well as in India by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited at the Koraput facility under a deep technology transfer agreement. This engine has the same thrust of 12.5 tons force as the baseline AL-31F but can deflect its nozzle to a maximum of plus minus 15 degrees at a rate of 30 degrees per second. Hello and welcome to News Affairs. Before we proceed further, we request our viewers to please subscribe this channel if you have not yet subscribed. If you find the video informative, please like and share the video. The new variants of the J-10 fighters to be inducted into the People's Liberation Army Air Force would feature significantly longer ranges and better maneuverability, as it is likely that the thrust of the AL-31FN Series 5 engine to be displayed at Zhuhai is likely close to the thrust of the AL-41F1 engines. The Indian Air Force's decision to upgrade the aircraft with the integration of indigenous systems such as new radar and electronic warfare systems, followed by enhancements to the flight control systems, but to retain the existing AL-31FP engine may prove limiting. It will not allow the modernized variant to carry powerful sensors that require more onboard electrical power. For example, there is a growing trend to fit multispectral optical electronic or radar surveillance systems in pods that can be carried by heavy fighters. These pods can then be deployed to plug gaps in AWACS surveillance. There is also a trend to give fighter aircraft strategic capability by arming them with long-range hypersonic, aeroballistic and cruise missiles. These missiles are much heavier than contemporary air-launched cruise missiles and would therefore require more powerful engines. Considering the significant 20 years extension of airframe life that will accrue from SU-30MKI modernization, it is difficult to understand why the Indian Air Force did not opt for the AL-41F-1S engines. The AL-41F-1S is 16% more powerful, 100% more cost-effective based on the engine life, and more fuel efficient. Russia claims that fitting the AL-41F-1S would not require any airframe modifications. It would be in India's interest to modernize the Su-30MKI, considering current and future trends in air warfare and imbibing the lessons of the Russian SMO. Circumstantial evidence suggests that the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited viewed the AL-31FP production license and transfer of technology with a sense of entitlement. It did not see the technology infusion as a breakthrough opportunity to master engine technology and use Indian ingenuity to improve engine performance. It is interesting to note how the People's Liberation Army Air Force has progressively improved the combat capabilities of its Chengdu J-10 fighters with engine upgrades. The J-10 variant, powered by the AL-31FN Series 5 engine, will be much more potent than the J-10 initially inducted into service. Contrast the People's Liberation Army Air Force approach of aggressive upgrades with that of the Indian Air Force. Despite the deep technology transfer that accompanied the Russian production license to HAL for the AL-31FP, the Indian Air Force remains stuck with the same engine that powered the initially inducted Su-30MKI fighters. Time for some deep introspection is the way forward for HAL. Please share your thoughts in the comment box on this lack of farsightedness on behalf of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Or was their decision correct? Thanks for watching the video. Jai Hind.